All right, it's November the 22nd, and welcome to the second episode of the Purple Pain Hunting Club. This video is going to have footage from about the last 10-ish days of hunting. We've got out quite a bit. We had a good 10 days of pretty cold weather for down here. We had 10 pretty cold days of deer activity too. We didn't see much at all. Haven't seen really any good bucks from the stand. But I think right now the deer, from what I've seen, are starting to, more does are starting to come into heat and bucks are getting on them. With that being said, had one kind of fall in our lap Saturday afternoon, and we was able to get him on the ground. So here at the end, we'll catch you up on the story of that. But biggest deer we had at the house this year. So pretty happy to get him on the ground and enjoy the video.
It's November 10th. Back in here on that same stand we've been in the last video. And, it's about 15 till 3 o'clock. And we got a light little variable wind. For the most part, been kind of out of the east. It's got a little southeast to it. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, plan same as it was the other day. We got a big front moving through here tomorrow, and we're looking for a buck, cruising around looking for a doe. So it's getting to be that time, starting to get some more pictures of bucks on camera that we didn't have before, so they're on their feet and moving. So it's hot this afternoon, but we're gonna stick it out, see what comes by. November 12th. A big front came through middle of the night last night. Dropped the temperature a lot. It was in the 50s yesterday, and it's about 34 this morning. Had a little rain last night, get the leaves wet, so we got in here pretty quiet, pretty clean. It's just breaking daylight here. We didn't get enough light for the camera, but we had a pretty nice buck. Probably about, I don't know, about maybe 100 yards to the northeast of me. And cruising looking for a doe. And then we had a doe and a yearling out here in front of us about 50 yards. So weather's good, it feels good in the woods. Didn't see. It was real still for a minute. Now it's kind of started to pick up a little bit. Squirrels are moving around and stuff. So we're gonna sit here the rest of the morning and see what comes by. But we're gonna move this stand when we get down probably about 75 yards straight back over the camera. Seems like all the deer I'm seeing out of this stand are down there to the north of me a little bit. And some of them end up down here close and some of them don't. But I got a pretty good idea of where I want to go. I just need to get over there and find a tree. So anyways, we'll see what we can show y'all this morning. Seen a nice buck last night. So y'all get to see the footage of that. But anyways, hang in there and we'll show you what we see. It's November 12th. In here this afternoon, back in that funnel we were in yesterday afternoon. Seen a nice young buck in here yesterday. Kind of cruising around, bumping a few does. So, back in here this afternoon. And I don't know, we don't really have a picture of a deer in here that we'd shoot or that we know of is in here, but that one that I seen yesterday, I didn't know he was here, so it's the right time of the year and they're on their feet, so it wouldn't be crazy if we got lucky and had one surprise us. We're gonna sit in here till dark and see what happens.
I thought I'd take a minute to kind of describe the events that led up to us being able to kill that 7 point the way we did. So it was Saturday the 20th. No, excuse me. That's right, the 20th. And we had a family dinner at a grandma's house. And on our way back, we pulled in the driveway about 20 minutes before dark. And just kind of as a stroke of luck would have it, was able to see that buck chasing a doe out in the field behind our house. And they basically hung around long enough to where I could run in the house, grab my rifle, and find somewhere and get him to stop long enough to where I could get a shot on him. And it's kind of crazy to think that I shot him out just about out of my backyard, because the amount of times that I've sit trying to kill that deer and I've never even seen him in daylight. So I've never seen him on the stand, period. So, you know, it's kind of funny that he ends up in my backyard chasing a hot doe. But anyways, the unfortunate part about it is that everything went down so fast that we did not have time to get any footage of it. But we're gonna give a little talk about the deer, the little bit of history we have with the deer, just knowing that he was here. One of the first deer to show up last year and get pictures of, and then this year I think was the very first deer on the card when I checked the camera. So we're glad to have got him killed, but wish we could have got it on film. Okay, so here's the pictures of that deer that we were able to kill Saturday night. So this is him last year in 2021. And if you notice, you know, a nice big frame, pretty good tine length, but no eye guards or mass to speak of. And I'm not 100%. I'm gonna say, and we're sending the jawbones off to be aged, but I'm gonna say In this picture right here, he's 2.5, possibly 3.5. Probably leaning more towards 2.5. And then here's the picture from the first picture, one of the first pictures we got of him this year. And if you notice, still a big frame, pretty good time length. And now this is still in velvet, but he's starting to grow one little eye guard on that right side. And then here's another angle of him. That little eye guard, and you notice that G2 on the left side has got some really, really good length on it, but still not a lot of mass to show for him. So, but anyways, here's the pictures that we have of this deer from the last 2 years. And I have some more, but these are kind of the best angles of them. So, anyways. All right, so that's pretty much all we got for this video. But we will be out just about every chance we can. We still got 9 days left in the best month of the year. So more and more does should be getting hot every day. Bucks should be on their feet. So thank you all for watching, and be sure and catch the next one.